empty cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it up.
Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by the Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
And we're coming off of last week's episode, new to me, new to you. Or new to you, new to me. Don't remember how it's...
Wait, so question.
That was a lot.
When are we releasing this one? Because Monday should be an After the Final Pour.
Oh, that's right. So this is an After the Final Pour of... Actually, next week's episode might be something different. We have something in lined up. Anyway, just know that Brandon and I have already drank some beers. We drank some beers that when you find the episode new to me, new to you, or new to you, new to me, this is the After the Final Pour
for that.
After that episode. That's fun. What a Easter egg search that's going to be. Brandon, what the hell are we finally drinking? Something that you brought to my attention that we were going to do, and there's two other flavors we're gonna try. We have to after doing these.
We are drinking the Hard Mountain Dew series.
Yeah, fucking Mountain Dew. Call of Duty.
So I went and picked up two of these originally with the thought that we would be recording in person and then we could just choose one. No, it's fine.
My bad.
But the way I distributed these works out because Tony has said he's already had this Baja Blast version, which I'm drinking, and
I've got the regular
version, which looks like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and they're all 5%, and there's zero sugar. So there's black cherry, zero sugar, Baja Blast, and watermelon. Ooh. I feel like I thought that the black cherry one was going to be closer to Code Red, but I don't know if it is. Because I don't think Code Red boasts itself as black cherry. And I'll say this. I don't care about Mountain Dew. Okay? I'm not a Mountain Dew guy. Have I had Mountain Dew in the past? Of course. Who hasn't? I've had Baja Blast when I've had Taco Bell. When Code Red came out, I don't know, in the 2000s at some point, I tried it, and I thought it was really good. And then there's the watermelon one, which may have been like, a variant, of the Mountain Dews that came out. So this is it. Mine looks like Mountain Dew. It smells like Mountain Dew. Brandon, yours looks like a Baja Blast. Have you had a Baja Blast from Taco Bell? I know you're a Taco Bell guy like me.
Yep. And I'm surprised at how much it looks like a Baja Blast, as well as yours. Even on the camera,
and it's like fucking Mountain Dew.
It's like a glass of Mountain Dew, and it's drinking like Baja Blast.
So I was gonna say that I really liked the Baja Blast, even with it being zero sugar. And that's the funny thing about these hard Mountain Dews is that Mountain Dew is probably sorry, Mountain Dew, you're probably tagged in this. Probably one of the worst sodas you can drink. There's so much fucking sugar in it. Like it's oh God, I just think of Mountain Dew and just like you're gonna die because you drink so much Mountain Dew.
Well, you think of there is like the theory, like the people in like the Appalachian Mountains, that was like this thing where they would drink Mountain Dew and they didn't have good health or dental care, and like people were losing their teeth and stuff like that because all they were drinking is Mountain Dew. And I know,
and this is zero sugar.
Yeah, and I know from folks, that live out near the mountains, and like Mountain Dew was their staple growing up. So I'm not entirely shocked, but
yeah, this so you guys may or may not know, I am probably one of the few people I think on the podcast who actually does enjoy like hard seltzers and things like that. And I've had a High Noon. I had a pineapple High Noon that I really enjoyed, and that's like a vodka soda type deal. And I've had some other mixed can cocktails that I thought were pretty good. I gotta say, I thought I was gonna hate this. I thought I was gonna hate it, Brandon.
I can see that.
This to me tastes like a diet soda. Like it tastes like there's a fake sugar sweetness to it. I get the Mountain Dew flavor. It's not as good as the Baja Blast. The Baja Blast to me was like, man, this tastes like Baja Blast. Even the fake like sweetness isn't a put off for me. Like I wanted to keep drinking it, and I think I had it at Joe's house for Christmas. I think someone as a joke brought it over.
So, side note, if I get Baja Blast or I get regular Mountain Dew, I'm a diet soda drinking guy. And I grew up on diet. I didn't grow up on diet soda. I was drinking regular soda. That's probably why I was a fat kid growing up. But my mom.
Oh yeah, me too.
My mom got into this phase of like she got really into like Diet Coke and was buying Diet Coke all the time. So I got into that to the point where like if I had regular Coke, it was completely different to me, and I'm like, this isn't as good.
It's almost like too much sweetness. It's a syrupiness.
Yeah. So I've grown accompanied to the fake sweetness, and I'm okay with that. Like, this tastes like a diet Baja Blast, which like it's hard to find. Some locations at Taco Bell do have it, but yeah, it's I scarily like this. Do we know if is there caffeine in this?
I don't know. That's a good question. I had the I've got their website up,
and I did show briefly.
Don't think so. Let's learn more. About
so just
I'll click on the Baja Blast
while you're looking that up. I had a while ago, maybe not too long ago, because it's still kind of fresh in my mind. I had kind of looked up the history. I think I saw there was probably like a Facebook documentary or something that I saw that was the history of Mountain Dew, and it was originally created in Tennessee, in like the Knoxville area.
You're the only 10 I see, Brandon.
By two dudes.
Thanks for not even acknowledging that.
Yeah. Thank you. By two dudes that literally made a drink. This was supposed to be a mixer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I remember hearing about this.
And it was regionally sold in the 30s and just didn't do well. And I think they made some changes to it, which kind of made it explode. Yeah.
I really wanted to make a joke about it didn't do well, but I held back. By the way, there is no caffeine in this. So it's lacking two things that you find in Mountain Dew, which is a lot of sugar and caffeine, which, I made a joke about, video gamers drinking Mountain Dew. It makes sense. Like drinking soda. I'm with you, man. I used to drink a lot of Kool-Aid and regular soda when I was growing up, and which is why I'm a fat kid and now a fat guy. But I cut that out. Like I drink all things very fast. Like if I drink the carbonated waters that I have, like I can down them in like 3 or 4 like gulps. I just drink everything fast. Like that's just how I drink things. So I realized that I couldn't drink soda like that anymore. And I don't drink regular soda. And we occasionally, like I would say like every 4 months, we'll buy like Coke Zero or Cherry Coke Zero. Mm-hmm. Just because like Cherry Coke Zero to me tastes exactly like
Cherry
Coke. If I'm at work and in the vending machine I really want like a soda or something, they have Diet Dr. Pepper, which I enjoy. I think Diet Dr. Pepper is very close to Dr. Pepper. Diet sodas and things like that, sugar-free stuff, don't bother me. There's the whole thing about those fake sugars stimulating the brain the same way that sugar does, and then also it causes cancer in rats, but it has to be, we're not rats, so we have to have a lot. So I don't drink a lot of it regardless. With that being said, this drink's a lot like a... Oh, yep, Aggie, got you. Like a flavored hard seltzer, almost like a lemonade hard seltzer.
Yep.
Which I love lemonade hard seltzers. Truly's hard lemonade seltzers are my favorite. We have those in the summer over here, and I keep them out in the garage mini fridge because if I had them inside, I would just knock them back like carbonated water because
they taste like
they're so good.
Flavored carbonated water.
Yeah, like lemonade too. This isn't bad. This honestly is not bad. I thought I was going to dislike this. I don't dislike it. Now, will I go out and buy more of it? Probably not. During this summer, it's kind of like, hey, look at that. We got Hard Mountain Dew. Kind of funny, but also everybody should try it type of deal. I'd probably buy it and have it in the cooler. The Baja Blast one is much better. I would think, for me personally, I think the Baja Blast is much better than the regular one, just because I don't really like regular Mountain Dew, but I like Baja Blast. So I feel like that's why I leaned more towards the Baja Blast. Brandon, I think you should try the regular one, and maybe we do that sometime. And then we gotta do black cherry and watermelon now.
Yeah, and kind of to your point, like, there's people that don't like the Baja Blast. I feel like I went to Taco...
What?
Well, yeah, I don't think Becca was a big fan. I think I went and got...
What?
She's like, get Mountain Dew, and all they had was Mountain Dew Baja Blast, so I got that. She's like, took a couple sips. She's like, I don't like it. So I ended up drinking it. And I was like, this is amazing. I love this stuff. But yeah, I too am, like, thoroughly shocked at how much I like this and how much it tastes like Mountain Dew. Yeah, good. I mean, good job to them.
Yeah, I didn't think... I just poured more into my glass, and I was like, oh, this will probably finish it. That's a big fucking can. The worst part is that I'll probably finish this tonight because we're almost done recording, and there's no sugar in there. Like, I don't feel as bad drinking it.
Yeah, it's
because
really
it's zero
low
sugar.
carb.
I feel like that was a good move on their part to almost kind of get into the hard seltzer game. You know what I mean? Like, what a good idea from Hard Mountain Dew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so I'm just kind of reading the can. Shout out to Green Rebel Brewing Company out of Memphis, Tennessee, who brews this.
Oh, see, I didn't.
In collaboration with the Boston Beer Company.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Wow. That just blew my goddamn mind.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so hold on, let's see. In a 12-ounce serving, what are we drinking right now? What's the
1 pint,
big guy.
0.8 fluid ounces?
So it's a little bit over a pint, so we're looking at 16.9. 24 ounces?
I think so.
So we're drinking double.
Yeah.
So we're drinking 4.4 carbs, 200 calories, 5% alcohol in this big-ass fucking can. I gotta be honest, man, that's not terrible.
No.
Not terrible at all, especially for, like, someone who doesn't like beer or hard seltzers or anything like that. Like, I could get down on these for a summer barbecue. You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah, it's shocking how good they are. To the point where, like, I feel like I need to pick some up just for Becca to try. And be like, here.
I kept rambling while you stepped away. I don't know if you heard this. I said that it would be this summer. I'd buy a mix pack of it to throw in, like, the cooler for a summer party or something, just to be like, yeah, it's kind of a joke. You might not like it, you might, but it's not terrible.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something bad, like thrown in there with, like, you know, hard seltzers and light beers and shit like that. Like, it really isn't bad. It's not great. It's not like, it's not changing my life. I'm not like, oh fuck, this is my new drink.
I gotta have this every day.
Yeah, no, but it's not terrible, man. It's better than I thought, and I think that's what's impressing me about it. Like, it tastes like a diet soda.
So, if you were to rate this, how many dewdrops would you give this?
Based on
what it is, not
based on what it is, because we're not. It's not like a hard seltzer or anything like that. Based on what it is, as far as, like, the first, like, soda, like, hard soda brand. It's like a 3.75, maybe even a 4, because they're not doing it bad. You know what I mean? And that's not just me being like, oh, like, again, I'm not gonna run out and fucking start drinking these. Like, there is that fake sweetness. Like, as I'm getting through, like, this glass right now, I'm like, okay, this is. I thought maybe I would kill this. I don't think I'm going to, but a 12-ounce can of this, a 12-ounce pour, not terrible. Definitely not terrible. I would, if it's offered to me, I'd drink one.
No, and
maybe two.
I almost got the mix pack because those were all 12-ounce cans. But the reason I didn't was like, well, it's, you know, almost $20 for that mix pack, and I was like, it's just me and you. And part of me was like, if I don't like this, I don't want it laying around and, like, having to deal with it. But that being said, I mean, towards the summer, I'm kind of in the same boat. Going up to the lake house, might buy a mix pack. What I will say is
throw some of these in with like some hard seltzers and some like daytime drinking light beers.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
What I will say is I hope they continue to make this because
Me too.
There's a solid market for this.
Absolutely.
And I'm in that market, on, the summer days, this is
Still burping.
to me, this is like the hot, another hot summer day. Like
There it is. Yeah.
If I was craving, I wanted a drink, but I was like, maybe I want, a soda instead. Like this is the perfect mix of both.
It's like a nice mixed drink.
Like I could put this on ice and be fine with it too.
Absolutely. Like I really am interested in the black cherry and watermelon one now.
The only thing I would say is that I wish it was just a little more heavily carbonated.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because, and I'm saying that selfishly, because I would totally put this over ice and drink it.
Yeah, it's a lighter carbonation even for like a soda. Like a soda carbonation has bigger bubbles.
Yeah. And Mountain Dew is pretty heavy on the carbonation. So
I got to say, man, I'm impressed. I really thought we were going to just... I was dreading this. Yeah, I was dreading this after the episode we just did, and this could have been on that episode as like a wild card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you guys hear the new to you, new to me, new to me, new to you, you'll understand what we're talking about. Like, this could have been a wild card drink in the three that we had, like making it a solid 4. This is weird, man. So weird. And I do hope they keep doing this with like other flavors and stuff. Like there's so many fun drinks to have out there now with like seltzers and things like this. And there's canned cocktails and there's light beers and there's sour beers. I mean, we got Revolution releasing their Freedom Lemonade this year with regular lemonade and strawberry lemonade.
Ooh.
So it's 6 and 6 of each,
Nice.
which I know for sure will be a part of any warm weather party into the fall at my house. And even at that, just available in my beer fridge in the garage when I'm doing yard work. And I need a lemonade with a little kick to keep me going.
Where's that lemonade?
Actually, it's just going to slow me down.
It's like, I was mowing.
Yeah, man, good, yeah, mowing, that's fine. Good choice, man. Good choice. Wow. I'm kind of just taken aback. I'm just kind of blown away by this. And again, it's not because I think it's like fucking fantastic. It's just I expected it not to be good.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I was in the same camp, just thinking it was going to be another shitty knockoff. But
Yeah,
not
bad.
The fact that they stayed so true, kudos to them, man. Like, and then like just again, kind of like you, I was blown away that it's a collaboration with the Boston Beer Company. So,
what a good move! What a good move! And I think I'm more impressed with the idea that it's a 0 sugar, 2.2 carbs, 100 calorie type drink. That it's like you're drinking a diet soda, okay, which has 0. Pretty much 0 in it. Yeah, but then there's booze in it. It's a malt beverage. It's 5% alcohol. So it's kind of like it's a nice variation of a seltzer. So, if you want to play Call of Duty and drink a hard Mountain Dew instead of sitting around drinking Mountain Dew and getting diabetes, and you just wreck your liver with fucking 5% alcohol hard Mountain Dew.
yeah, and you ruin your shot after a couple of these. You're not shooting
There
so
you go.
straight.
Hey, have a couple of those. Like, I'm doing terrible.
You blew it.
They're gonna kicking me out of the lobby. I'm a terrible player in this. I've never played Call of Duty in my life. No, I've probably played it once or twice. Good job, Brandon. Good choice. I'm glad we got to try this. But yeah,
fun.
Hey, everybody out there, if you like seltzers or diet soda, it's worth a shot, man. Give it a shot.
If you like Mountain Dew.
Buy the big can. Yeah, and if you like Mountain Dew, I'm sure you've probably already tried this, but it's worth it. At least from us. Oh, more sirens. A lot of fire trucks. There's fires going on tonight. Regular Mountain Dew and the Baja Blast are great. We'll at some point hopefully get to the watermelon and black cherry this year.
Yep, that could be another after the final board.
Fantastic. Well, thank you everybody for listening. We appreciate it. Remember to keep liking, subscribing, sharing, rating, all of that, so we can keep doing this. Brandon, I love you, man.
Love you too, bud.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.